All right, let's jump into one of the most recited texts on earth, Surah Al-Fatihah. Think about it. Over 1 billion people recite this more than 17 times a day. So what makes these 7 short verses so powerful? Well, it's all in the structure. So here it is, the opening. Let's walk through the journey this prayer creates. Okay, part 1. The prayer kicks off not with asking, but with praise. These first few verses are all about God's attributes. Let's break them down. First, Lord of all worlds. This means his authority covers absolutely everything that exists. Then, the most compassionate. This is a huge, all-inclusive mercy for everyone and everything. And the most merciful? That's a more specific, active mercy for those who ask. The praise wraps up with Master of the Day of Judgment, ultimate accountability and justice. Now for part 2. This is where everything pivots. It gets really interesting. This verse is the absolute core. It's a direct promise, a declaration of a relationship. See the 2 halves? First, a declaration of devotion, then a declaration of reliance. So, only after all that praise and that central promise does the request finally come. And after all that buildup, what's the one thing you ask for? Not wealth, not health. It's a request for guidance, to be shown the straight path. But what is that? Well, the last verse explains it perfectly by showing you what it's not. So you're asking for the path of grace, not the path of anger or confusion. So you see the pattern: first praise, then a personal promise, then the ultimate request. And that's how 7 verses build a whole worldview of faith, reliance, and purpose.